Diabetes can affect your driving performance if you've developed some complications related to diabetes. These could be things like retinopathy, where you've experienced a loss of vision. It could be something like peripheral neuropathy, where you've lost feeling in your feet and can't sense or feel the gas pedal normally. Or it could be if you've developed vascular disease and experienced an amputation from that. In addition, some people with diabetes don't sense hypoglycemia or low blood glucose levels well, and this would put them at high risk for experiencing a hypoglycemic episode while driving. However, the presence of these types of complications really varies from person to person living with diabetes. And a view of the Diabetes Canada guidelines on diabetes and driving stress the importance that fitness for driving has to be assessed on an individual basis. If you have diabetes and are being treated with insulin or a class of glucose-lowering medications called sulfonylureas, and an example of a sulfonylurea would be a medication called gliclazide, it's important that you check your blood glucose before driving. Driving with a low blood sugar can have dangerous and even fatal consequences. Hypoglycemia can lead to a variety of warning symptoms. Early signs include sweatiness, shakiness, hunger, dizziness, and heart palpitations. If your blood sugar is extremely low, you can also develop confusion, inability to concentrate, or even loss of consciousness. Severely low blood sugars can impair your ability to safely operate a motor vehicle and put you at risk of having a collision. If you're in a collision while you've been behind the wheel with a low blood sugar, you can be charged with a criminal offense, such as dangerous operation of a motor vehicle or criminal negligence causing death. So if your blood sugar is less than 4 before you start driving, you need to eat or drink a fast-acting carbohydrate. This could be something like juice, regular pop, dextrose tablets, or lifesaver candies. You then need to wait 15 minutes and then recheck your blood glucose and keep taking fast-acting carbohydrate every 15 minutes until your blood glucose is 5 or above. You also need to wait at least 40 minutes. This gives your brain a chance to recover from a hypoglycemia. And finally, if you're going to be driving for more than 4 hours, periodically find a place to safely pull over and check your blood sugar. If you're driving and think you might be experiencing a low blood sugar, immediately pull over to a safe place at the side of the road. Never continue driving, even if you have just the faintest inkling that your blood sugar might be low. Always keep a source of fast-acting sugar where you can reach it while driving, and keep other snacks nearby as well. Tell your healthcare provider and diabetes team if someone had to help you treat a low blood sugar while you were driving. And if you're prone to severe hypoglycemia where another person is needed to help you treat it, your doctor or nurse practitioner, depending on where you live, may be legally obligated to notify the local licensing authority. The licensing authority may suspend your license until you're considered safe to drive. The risk of having a collision when you have a low blood sugar is especially high if you don't know when you are low. Many people who've had diabetes for many years or who've had frequent episodes of hypoglycemia develop a condition called hypoglycemia unawareness, in which the early symptoms of a low blood sugar aren't felt. This can be dangerous because your first indication of a low blood sugar may be when your ability to think clearly and drive safely is impaired. If you have hypoglycemia unawareness, it's a good idea to wear a real-time continuous glucose monitoring system. This device automatically and continuously measures your glucose level and displays the results on your cell phone, smartwatch, or a reader device. It also has alarms to prompt you to deal with impending low blood sugar before it gets out of control. People with type 1 diabetes are generally at a higher risk for experiencing hypoglycemia while driving compared to people with type 2 diabetes. However, people with type 2 diabetes on insulin or sulfonylurea medication also need to be vigilant to avoid hypoglycemia while driving. Everyone with diabetes has an important role to play in assessing their own fitness to drive and to let their healthcare team know if they have conditions that might potentially impair their ability to drive safely.